Hey everybody, fWhip here, and welcome on back to Minecraft. Today we've got an awesome building video coming today. We are building an escape room. This escape room here is something that I am so very excited about. I've been working on this with my friend Scott, who's dang, that's a long name, here on YouTube. And he built up the starting point for the escape room, and there's a little bit of a storyline going throughout this whole thing, and then our job is to make this look absolutely gorgeous and fill the snow globe. This is a winter holidays themed escape room about lighting the Christmas tree that we have to build and make everything work, and my job is to make the area look beautiful. I'm so very excited for this. We've got a lot of awesome people who are going to be playing through this map, playing through the escape room, other YouTubers over on Scott's channel, but here we are going to be getting along, building all of it. Now, the basic idea for this escape room here, so y'all know what's going on, as you start inside this bedroom here, there's going to be a book in here. You got to figure it out. This painting actually has a hole in it, which people are able to jump through, and then you're like, oh my gosh, how do I get out of here? Well, hidden inside the bookshelf, there is a chest up here that's going to have a lever being a key that you can use to access the trapdoor, and then it'll take you down into here where you find another book, which is going to lead you throughout these other houses. And the goal is to craft a sword or craft an axe or something like that that is used to light the Christmas tree. If you're excited for this one, click that like button down below, subscribe if you're brand new, and folks, without any further ado, let's kick this off into good old-fashioned time-lapse mode and build something really cool. Now, with any build we do, we've got to first and foremost come up with a plan. Otherwise, I find things just get a little awkward. They run over the top of each other and don't look too great. So I want to start out here with building a giant town hall in the center, being that large orange structure, then having a few buildings off to the side there to help finish it off. Those two corner squares with the little dotted lines in between is actually going to be towers and a little bit of a gate to stop people from going out. As we're building an escape room here, we really want to be able to limit how far people can move, and so they don't get too off course here, but we want to give them a little confusion and think maybe they can get through different ways. So creating a few different neighborhood streets of sorts going out this way with another gate down there at that end. We want to keep them very much locked inside the snow globe, but without the ability to walk all the way out to the glassy edge of the snow globe, because that breaks a lot of the immersion on this one. First and foremost over here, I wanted to move forward with building up the town hall. I did have a little bit of a replay mod issue here, so if you see a bit of a skip forward, that is my bad on this one. But coming out here, I want to go with something very stone and cold and something that looks like it's lasted the test of time with these big wooden roofs on it. They're just oh so fancy, and then using some world edit to copy some things around, speed things up so we can get a lot more building done. Coming back here, I wanted to finish it off with a giant bell tower. So we're going to have something cool that you can view when you are climbing up the Christmas tree. There's still something to look at, and of course we've got to start adding some snow all over the place, getting the details around, and start working out a little bit of the road pattern there, changing away from the stone brick that was originally in there into some diorite, some andesite, white concrete powder, as well as just some snow blocks. Of course, we need those in here too. And then finally working on this big back bell tower that I was talking about earlier, is I want to have something grand that people could look at as they're moving around the area, as they're going around. So we're building a giant golden bell inside of there that might not be the most functional, but it looks really cool from far away. After that, I want to start working on the tower designs, because we're going to have a few of these dotted around the area. So the way I'm tackling this project is how much stuff can we copy around without making it look like we've copied things around all over the place. So I figured towers are probably the safe bet, being that we need to have the same looking tower style to create a theme behind this town, this village, or whatever it is that we're trying to do. And my goal throughout this wasn't to have too many things that looked the same so that it would throw the people running the escape room off course, which a few of those names, if you want to be sure to check this thing out, is Lizzie is being a part of it, Tubbo is doing it, Fundy as well as Grian are going to be a part of this, and I've heard that Tommy as well as Wilbur are both going to be doing this one as well. So a lot of big name people are going to be playing this map, so I want to put in a lot of extra effort into this one, building a lot of really cool things, like this little bit of strand of hanging lights. They're using soul lanterns, regular lanterns, as well as bamboo inside of a flower pot, because it actually looks like it's connecting to the fence line. It looks like a little bit of hanging garland or something like that. Building a holiday themed area for me was a little bit of a challenge. I've never really done this before, so I had to make a lot of these things up on the fly as we're going around building this entire place. I had a lot of fun with this one. I really did enjoy it. Throwing in this bright red red roof over there. Figure that would help with the holiday vibes. And just another stone building. I want those ones to look older, like they've lasted the test of time, and adding a little bit of a carriage out in the front. Then there you can see me in the back building up a bunch of trees, as I wanted to make this area feel like we are in the middle of a village in the winter wilderness. I wanted to add a bunch of trees around the outside, so you're going to see me just kind of dotting in a bunch of different trees. I came up with 3 or 4 different designs for them and just started using World Edit to copy paste them around the entire area, and adding a little bit more height variation to them to make it make more sense. Now we're in the back alley behind what is going to be the blacksmith structure, where the player actually has to come back here. They have to come back here to get into a small basement area and find some stuff down there. So I want to create some more distracting things here, and also a very completed environment, so they really felt like they're going along somewhere. And I just thought it would be really fun to do, dotting in a bunch more of those trees and adding in a lot of things that are kind of disrupting the pathway, which we'll be walking through at the end of this video. We will walk through the entire course of this thing. Then over here, I wanted to build up a stables area. I felt like we needed a small stables area, and I figured there's nothing more festive than the llama. So I added a bunch of llamas inside of our stables, and they're looking fantastic in there. Coming in here, building a little bit of an open gateway because I want people to walk through that one. Then moving on to this area where that giant blue circle over there is going to be an ice ring. I wanted to start adding in a bunch of different detail bits throughout here, messing up with the roofs and adding more stuff to draw the player off the path. There is absolutely no reason for the player to come down this direction, so I want to make a few more flashy things with having the roof colored with the jungle wood and having a lot more lighter, brighter structures down here that the player might see and be like, oh my gosh, I need to go look at this, because the goal of this map is actually played at nighttime so that the Christmas lights really shine and really glow through everything. So adding a lot more brighter colors down in this area as I build a dark oak roof. Yes, I know. But then coming in here, doing the blue ice floor with some packed ice and bushes all the way around it, and a few little lanterns and lights and things. That should really bring a bright light into this area as people are moving around it. People will be like, whoa, look at all those lights. Let's go ahead and travel down there and see what's going on. Finishing off the gateway there to make it so they can't go too far out that direction. It's time to start adding in a few more trees and building up another structure right over here off to the right hand side. We've got another little long diagonal structure there. And finally coming in with one of our last buildings here, that is basically the completed village. Now it's time to add a lot more of the detail bits to really make this place shine through, have a lot more fun to it, adding a lot of snow throughout the entire area as much as I possibly can, a bunch more bushes all over the place, adding snow onto the roofs, and just over detailing everything that I could possibly think of to make it feel like that Christmas atmosphere. We really want to try and sell that idea here, because it's hard to just throw somebody in a Minecraft world, or you can throw somebody in a Minecraft world and say it's Christmas and you're good, and that's the thing done. Or we can try and sell that through the building that we're doing just by looking at this place. My goal is that people are like, yep, it's a holiday village, which, you know, having a giant, absolutely massive Christmas tree taller than everything else in the entire place feels a little bit like the holidays. So this piece right here really kind of sell all that stuff, so I guess we're good on this one. And I want to add a bunch of oversized presents down at the base as well, and of course decorating the tree with a bunch of shroom lights, gold blocks, and then a few glazed terracotta blocks, because this is the only way I can really think about how to use them without going crazy. And it worked out pretty well. I think the final design of this place worked out really well. I tested it myself. We can actually climb up all the way to the top of the Christmas tree and light the star at the top, which is absolutely fantastic, and I love it. But that, my friends, is the entire build. Let's go forward and take a little bit of a tour through it. And there we have it, my friends. The Christmas Village escape room is finished. Oh my gosh, I popped some shaders on over here and set it to nighttime because this is how the map is supposed to be played, and I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. I'm so very excited with how this thing turned out. The tree in the middle is absolutely amazing. We didn't end up doing any of the interiors on these places because there's black concrete behind all of them to help steer the players on the right path, so that all these extra buildings that are just here for decoration, they don't think like, oh, I have to go in here to find a clue. So it's gonna be all good on that front over here. And I absolutely love it. I want to do one walk through this area on ground layer, as I know we did the time lapse through the sky and trying to not clip through all of the glass up there. Oh my gosh, that was a little bit of a headache. We've got some llamas back here inside of their little stables area. They're chilling, doing their thing. A back alley area in here being oh so cold on this winter night, and I love it. I really tried playing with the colors and seeing how I could make a cold feeling. So we got the andesite mixed in with the clay there, and I think it looks really cool. Then coming down this direction, this is really where I'm hoping we can distract some people and they will wander all the way down here into the spot where we have the ice ring, and it'll slippy and slidey all over the place. Nothing's really, oh, minus 20 seconds. Oh, look at that. Oh, I guess Scott came through and hid some things around here so people can find these clocks and things to get time off of their missions and everything. Oh, that's really cool. We got the cows in there hanging out, and it's so cool. I love this. All the trees in the background, everything going on out there. I absolutely love how this one turned out. I do hope y'all did enjoy today's video here, working on this escape room. Any ideas you have for this type of stuff for myself here in the future, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below, my friends. But that is it from me today. Click that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're brand new. And my friends, I will catch you on the fWhip side.